Are you one of the many sitting back asking yourself, why are things so stinking expensive? Have you ever asked yourself, what does it cost to hold my debt? Probably not. A lot of us sit back and just pay the minimum payments on our credit cards, pay the minimum payments on our mortgage, pay the minimum payments on our auto debt, and don't think anything of it. Because why? We think of everything, what's it gonna cost me from month to month? When determining the best answer for you, one of the things that we like to look at is the blend rate. The blend rate is the rate at which you are holding your debt for all of that debt load, be it $40,000 on a car, $10,000 on a card, and maybe $400,000 on a mortgage, all at different interest rates, right? Maybe your home is at 3%, maybe your credit card is at 18 to 30%, and maybe your auto debt is at 7. There is a blend rate for that. Now, the reason why this is important is because we can quickly determine the best course of action. Because going back to what I said earlier, you want to think about the cost to hold that debt combined with what is the monthly expenditure. Now, speaking about the monthly expenditure, let's look at this a little closer. If it's important for you to have what we call discretionary income, that's how much extra money you have laying around at the end of the month. That's important. Why? Because let's say we could take your overall debt load aside your mortgage from $500 to $200 a month. You then free up $300 a month, which we could put towards other things, be it 401k, college tuition, whatever it may be. Or applying that debt load to other debts that you maybe couldn't pay off that have a higher rate of interest. So that's how it translates from the perspective of a compounding effect and being smart with your money. So if you're sitting there asking yourself, should I consolidate any of my debt? And if so, what are the best options? Let's talk about it really quick. Now, here are a couple simple tips that I would encourage you to ask so that you can determine whether or not a consolidation of any sorts makes any sense at all. Check it out. First tip, if consolidation helps lower the rate of interest that you are paying to hold your debt, that would tell you that consolidation would make sense. Second tip, and I talked about this a little bit earlier, if consolidation were to lower your monthly payments, therefore freeing up discretionary income, where you can put towards other things like higher rate of interest or investments like 401ks, IRAs, etc., then consolidation may be a good consideration for you. So a couple takeaways. Don't forget, 1, can I lower my interest rates on my cards? If so, debt consolidation may be a consideration. Second, if I can free up how much money I have at the end of the month, is that something I would be interested in? If so, I would definitely inquire so you can learn more about a debt consolidation of any sort, because there is a lot of misinformation coming from the media right now. And depending upon what you follow, whether you're a CNN person or a CNBC person or a Fox or an ABC, they all have their agendas. So just remember, you do your homework and make sure that you know what's best for you. You're just a phone call away from finding out what is best for you. Be it me or anybody else in the industry that you know and trust. Reach out to them and just ask the question, is debt consolidation good for me or not, right? Because at the end of the day, if they have your best interest at heart, they will give you the most appropriate advice and also be able to show you in a clear picture as to why that advice makes sense. Be it to consolidate in some nature by means of a home equity line of credit or a cash out refinance or anything else. They should have your best interest at heart. Just like I do with my clients, it's important to me to make sure we guide them through the process and give them the information they need. At the end of the day, knowledge is power, and I tell people that all the time. I tell myself that all the time, so just remember that. Take care, good luck, and stay through the crazy times right now, because I know it's hard for a lot of people.